Letting go sounds weak to most people. It sounds like giving up, like accepting defeat, like pretending something didn't matter. But here's the truth that no one explains clearly. People who can't let go are the easiest to control. They replay conversations. They wait for closure. They stay emotionally tied to moments that already passed. And as long as that attachment exists, the past still owns them. In this video, you'll understand why letting go isn't emotional loss, but psychological strength, and how moving on quietly gives you more control than holding on ever could. But first, you need to see why holding on feels right, and why it's slowly draining you. Why holding on feels necessary. Most people don't hold on because they want to suffer. They hold on because they believe letting go means what happened didn't matter. The pain wasn't valid. The other person got away with it. Psychologically, the mind craves resolution. It wants meaning. It wants explanation. It wants a clear ending. So it keeps replaying the event, hoping for emotional closure. But here's the problem. Closure rarely comes from the outside. Waiting for it keeps you emotionally dependent on someone who may never give it. Stoic philosophy and modern psychology agree here. Attachment to unresolved events keeps the nervous system active. Your body stays tense. Your thoughts stay repetitive. Your attention stays backward. Holding on feels productive, but it's actually stagnation. And until you see this clearly, letting go will always feel like loss instead of relief. Letting go is not forgetting. It's releasing control. Many people resist letting go because they confuse it with forgetting. But letting go doesn't erase memory. It removes emotional authority. You remember what happened. You just stop letting it dictate your present state. Psychologically, this is regulation. You stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What does this still control?" This shift changes everything. Because the moment you stop feeding emotional energy into the past, it loses influence. Stoics described this as refusing to carry what is no longer yours. Not because it didn't hurt, but because carrying it no longer serves you. Letting go is not denial. It's reclaiming ownership of your inner world. Why moving on? On feels unfair. At first. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Moving on often feels unfair. It feels like you're the one doing the work, while the other person faces no consequences. This is why people resist letting go. They mistake emotional suffering for justice, but suffering doesn't correct the past. It only extends it. Psychologically, this is called moral attachment, the belief that holding on proves something. But what it actually proves is continued emotional involvement. Stoic philosophy rejects this completely. Justice, in their view, is not emotional punishment. It's inner independence. The moment you move on, the power dynamic changes. You stop paying the emotional cost, and they stop occupying mental space. That's not unfair. That's freedom. Letting go ends the psychological contract. Most people don't realize this. When something hurts you deeply, an invisible contract forms. A contract that says, "This still matters. This still affects me. This still deserves my energy." Letting go breaks that contract. You're no longer emotionally obligated to the memory. You're no longer waiting for things to feel different. You're no longer reacting internally. And this is why letting go feels uncomfortable at first, because it ends familiarity. But once that contract is broken, clarity returns. You think more clearly. You react less emotionally. You move forward without dragging the past behind you. This is not emotional numbness, it's emotional maturity. What life feels like after. After you let go. After you truly let go, something surprising happens. Life gets quieter. Not empty, not cold, just quieter. Your thoughts slow down. Your reactions soften. Your energy returns. You stop scanning the past for meaning. You stop imagining alternate outcomes. You stop waiting for emotional resolution. And in that quiet, focus returns. This is why people who let go appear stronger. They're not hardened. They're unburdened. And that lightness is visible. Letting go is not the end. It's the shift. Letting go doesn't mean what happened didn't matter. It means it no longer controls you. The strongest people are not those who hold on the longest, but those who know when to release. Release the story. Release the expectation. Release the emotional grip. Not for them, for you. If this perspective helped you rethink what letting go really means, like the video, subscribe, and watch it again later. You'll hear something different the second time.